I haven't done this show in so long. I don't remember what to do. What did you eat? What was the last thing you ate?
The last thing I ate was Chinese food and crab-covered fish thing. It was like fish, but then my mom puts crab on top of it and then breads it, so it's like, all right.
Dude, that's rad.
Yeah.
I went to a fucking Panda yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And it was the worst Panda experience ever.
Really?
Yeah, because like my favorite fucking thing is chow mein, and they had no fucking chow mein. Like they were making it as we were walking up, and the line was fucking huge.
Yeah.
I was like, "Fuck, I'll just get rice." But my girlfriend was like, "No, I want the chow mein." And then we had to wait fucking like 15 minutes for them to make it. And then the fucking spring rolls were fucking soggy and gross.
Yeah.
Pissed me off. Pissed me the fuck off.
Oh, I bet. That's what spring rolls are all about.
I know, the crunch.
The crunch,
what I like.
Yep.
Hey everybody, welcome to Cyborgs and Dragons. My name is Damon Taco Beans, and today we got a special co-host, man.
Tim the Beard Halberstam.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know, if you don't follow us on Twitter. I mean, there's Facebook, but I really mainly use Twitter for Cyborgs and Dragons. But Troy's computer blew up, so he's out of commission for some time. We don't know when. So the next episode was supposed to be happening, episode whatever fuck. What the fuck were the prompts? I don't even remember. Whatever, that episode that was supposed to happen is not happening until some time. But I'm still going to do Troy with that one because it's like the show. So I'm going to do special guest episodes until Troy gets his computer fixed. And the first one today is my good friend Tim Halberstam. We've gone way back.
Way back.
You want to like describe who you are and why the fuck you know me?
Let's see. God. Oh. Well, I started a group way back on Facebook called Worldwide Stunt Group Coalition because we're both in the stunt groups, and I met you on there, didn't I?
I think so. I don't know.
I did.
It was forever ago.
That was forever. Honestly, I don't even remember. The seizures in memory. Yeah, but yeah, I think we met on there, and then we just hit it off. And yeah, it's a great friendship.
Yep. And then ever since then, we've done projects that worked. We've done projects that didn't work.
We were just talking about one of those.
Yeah, dude. We were supposed to do a podcast about just shooting because that just sounds like fun.
Yep.
We should bring it back sometime. We've been saying this for years now. We should bring it back. Nobody
I think we didn't try hard enough. We got to try harder.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a good time. We recorded 2 episodes. I edited 1 episode, and I was like, "Fuck this," because the way I wanted to do it was like with like interviews, like downloaded interviews, cutting in between with music and all this shit, like way too much time consuming things. And at the time I had a job and I was already recording Bastard Talk and all that shit. So we've gone way back. And then also you said we both do stunts. And this is the end of the intro. Kinda, I guess. So since Troy and I are gonna do whatever the fuck prompts we're gonna be doing, I honestly don't remember what they were. The story's done. Because it's like, kind of sucks because it ended on a continuation, and I had a continuation all ready to go.
Yeah.
And then Troy's fucking shit just ended. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So today we're going to do stories on evil villains and gatekeepers. So what was your process of writing this story?
Let's see. Well, I just thought evil villains and gatekeepers and blech. I just anything that came to mind that was funny. It turned out kind of political almost, and almost
Right.
Fox Newsy. I don't know.
Oh, well, sweet. I'm down with that, man. So let's get this show on the road with my story. So this story is called A Story About Evil Villains and Gatekeepers. Dun dun dun. Rage Pimple was the fiercest evil villain in all the land of Bumdagger. He was ruler of the Badlands, his muscles were about to rip out of his skin, his eyes were red, and consumed all the souls that he had vanquished. But don't forget about his most striking feature. He had a massive pimple for a nose. Like, you ever see that episode of Invader Zim in which he got a zit and it grew and grew? Yeah, kind of like that. This story is so dumb. Off the bat.
Mine's worse.
Rage Pimple's castle was inside a gray stone mountain that he forced the people of the Badlands to build for him. Well, I guess they're not really people. They are the lost souls of the damned. So he forced fucking evil things to do chores. I know, this guy is a bad fucking ass. On this particular day, Mr. Pimple got a letter from his mother and it read, "Hello, son. How are you doing? Still ruling over the Badlands? I'm so proud of you. Your father is too, but, he can never actually say it. Anyway, hope you come by for exposition, miss. Love you always, Mom." This put Rage Pimple well in a fiery rage. He shouted at his hot devil assistant chick, "Marion, I don't understand this fucking world." He points at his chest. "I am the most feared ruler in the whole world, and yet fucking shitty King Exposition gets a fucking holiday." Marion rolled her eyes as she read the #1 bestseller, How to Lick a Goat by Tim Halberstam.
Yes.
Well, if you... I don't know how to do assistant chick voice. How the fuck do you do that?
Well, if you say I should
Alright, I'll do that. Well, if you would have thought up the concept of holidays, you would have a holiday. Marion licks her finger to turn the page of her book. Rage stomps around the Jeevel... What? Stomps around? That's not the word. I didn't even write the word over in the sentence. Why the fuck did I say that? Rage stomps around the evil giant room, contemplating an idea for revenge. "Eureka! I got it!" Rage Pimple exclaims with glee. "Who the fuck says Eureka anymore? I get it if someone in like the 1900s says that shit, but honestly, it's a dumbass expression that should be on the ban list of horrible words." Another 20 minutes pass by with little results until Marion makes a suggestion. "How about you just come up with your own holiday? You said it yourself, you're the most feared being of the world, so everyone would have to go along with it." "Eureka!" Rage shouts. "I got it. Why don't I just make up my own holiday? I mean, you said it yourself. I'm the most feared ruler in all the world. They have to go along with it." Marion rolled her eyes 4 times. "Good job, sir. Now all you have to do is think of an actual holiday," Marion said with the thickest load of sarcasm. Rage was not pleased. He sauntered over to Marion's desk, hung over the wood like a vulture, and lowered his head down to eye level. "Are you mocking me?" His eyelid twitched in disapproval. Just then, Rage's pupils glowed red and fucking lightning shot out of his eyes at Marion. Her body dropped lifeless on the desk, and her soul was now trapped behind the retina of Rage Pimple. He then pulled a lever, and a metal tube lowered over the assistant's chair. It raised up, and an exact replica of Marion was in its place, complete with a librarian bun, sexy devil cleavage, and a pinstripe suit. "Now, Marion 37, how do you suppose we go about making my own holiday?" Rage concluded. Marion 37 confusingly sputters out, just declare today Rage Pimple Day and celebrate by... Marion 37 trailed off, Rage's face contorted like a gymnast. Giving a gift to anybody that makes it to the top of your castle? Number 37 raced out, hiding behind a clipboard. That's not a bad idea, Rage Pimple agreed. Send out the memo. The memo read, Congratulations! Today's the first annual Rage Pimple Day. If you can make it to the top of Rage Pimple's castle, you are guaranteed one gift of your choosing from the amazing man. I'm drinking soda, so just burps are going to be happening the whole time. Rage waited for hours for a person to take the challenge. He just stared at his magic security screens. Nothing. Marion 37, I thought you said that this was going to work. Rage began to glow red again. Marion 37 just busted into tears. Flash! Marion 37 met the same fate as her counterpart. Just then, a small man in armor reached the base of the mountain palace. Rage patted 37 on the back and nodded. At the base of the mountain was Sir Lefty McGee. He was a human warrior and was up for the challenge. I forgot I named him that. That's retarded. That is so dumb.
Maybe he jacks off with his left hand only.
I guess. His armor was a hand-me-down from his older brother and was on the brink of rustling away. I don't even think he had a sword. This guy was as crazy as Rage Pimple was angry. McGee started on the path up the handmade mountain. Rage, now at the control panel of the mountain, started pushing buttons. The first was black. When pushed, a giant silver gate on the mountain screeched out of the stone sides. Slam! The gates locked with no key in sight. Left Brain had no idea what to do. Suddenly, a black figure with huge spikes on his shoulders pads stepped behind the gate. I am Nodo Togofoho. You would not pass unless you solve this riddle. Shoot, Lefty said confidently. Y'all wouldn't single say blank. Y'all wouldn't single say blank. Y'all wouldn't single say blank. Fill in the blank. Nodo Togofoho said with a smirk. Fuck that, Lefty said with a distaste and was about to walk away. Correct! You may pass. The gate spread wide like your mother's peanut butter. Lefty proceeded up. Rage pressed another button. This time it was orange. Fire shot out at Lefty from every direction. He was in a tight spot, but then he remembered that his brother's armor had 100% fire resistance enchantment on them and walked right by with ease. Lefty McGee was halfway up the mountain now, and Rage thought, man, I really should have put more traps on this thing. He had one last button left. The button color scheme was red, white, and blue. Rage pushed his button without hesitation. The entire mountain rumbled and hissed. The mountain shape shifted into impossible angles and a puzzle-like form. 4 beasts scaled the walls in a red, white, and blue leotards. The first was Turbo Gallon, a machine woman with tires for limbs. The second was Hawk Lee, a golden man with wings and razor-sharp talons. The third was Lori Ice, a golem of pure ice. The fourth and final was Laser Jim, the meanest of all the four, and was just a pure ball of light. An announcer came over the loudspeaker. Once again, the stage is set. Gladiator Arena Badlands Bumdagger as the best contender takes on the Beastian Gladiators. How do you get the reference?
Wait, what? Reference?
Yeah, do you get the reference?
Yeah, it's American Gladiator.
Yeah! Lefty raced up the closest section next to him. He began to climb up the wall with determination. But little did he know that Hawk Lee was hot on his trail. Hawk dive bombed from the sky onto Lefty. Lefty dodged narrowly and continued up. Laser, known for his teleportation, appeared right in front of our hero and punched him square in the chest. McGee kept his composure but was blown back a little. Turbo raced from below with her tires screeching upward on the side of the mountain. Lefty continued with all his might, but Lori Ice shot a frozen ball at him. Direct hit! Lefty's body, now encased in ice, is too much for his human fingers to hold on to. He loses his grip and falls 80 feet to the bottom of the mountain. Gladiators celebrate, and Rage is relieved that he doesn't have to give anyone a gift. The end.
I love it.
Thanks, dude.
The ending is like anticlimactic, and that's the best part.
Because I was running out of space for the pages. I was like, I have to end this shit now.
That's like the exact opposite of what happened to me. I'm like really padding it. I'm like, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going.
Yeah, that's just how I write shit. I'm super descriptive in the beginning, and I'm like, oh fuck, I only have 2 pages. So, well, I'm super stoked to listen to your story, man.
Oh god, it's awful, dude. It's awful.
All right.
So I don't have a title for this one. I guess I'll just call it "The Maze is Treacherous."
Ooh. All right, I'm down with it. Let's go.
The maze was treacherous. Where the fuck is the next exit? The hero muttered, glancing at the maze's speed limit and street signs. His Mustang was almost empty, of grain that is, and was in need of a service station. Suddenly, a slime monster jumped out of a nearby drainage ditch. "I'm gonna muck you up!" He shouted loudly. Really? That's your line? I mean, okay, all right, let's do this. Our hero said as he whipped out his sword/shotgun or sword gun, shooting the slime monster in the gut. "Muck! It hurts like a mother mucker!" The monster screamed in pain. The hero face palmed. "Seriously, this is just painful. I'm leaving," as he went on his merry way. As our hero rode over the hill, he spotted something. A rundown Snurgleberry farm / stallion service station. With an axe-wielding basilisk on the front porch. "Now's my chance," he thought, as he reached the porch and asked, "Where can I find fuel for my Mustang?" The basilisk spit and snorted. "Well, that depends. Leaded grain or unleaded grain?" The hero looked confused. Did President Scrump raise the gas prices again? Wait, let me do that again. Did President Scrump raise the gas prices again? When did I miss that? The basilisk coughed and put a menthol in his beak. "I don't know. The guy's a nut job. Fuck it, just hand me the pump. It's on the house." "Thanks. Wow, I thought you were going to be a dick," our hero shouted. "Nah, but I get that a lot." The basilisk smiled with a beaky grin. "Good luck on your journey, and don't forget us little people. I mean, like rooster snake people. Fuck it, you get the drift." "I won't, and soon the gate will be open to all, refugees, foreigners, and rooster snake creatures alike. I just gotta kill the last douchebag on this list." Crap, you didn't hear that.
Rooster snakes? What are those? Just rooster snakes?
Well, that's what a basilisk is. It's half rooster and half snake. If you look it up on
oh, is it?
Yeah, in like Greek mythology. That's My beak is sealed, laughed the basilisk as the hero rode off into the mountain. With his Mustang refueled, the hero headed down the rural road at amazing speeds until he was stopped by a hidden traffic pig. "Halt! Do you know why I pulled you over, sir?" The pig snarked. "Probably because I'm black," the hero said under his breath. "What'd you say, boy?" The pig bellowed. "Ah, hell no," the hero said as he pulled his piece and put it to the pig's snout. "Know what, bacon bits? You gonna apologize or am I gonna have to have ham for dinner?" he shouted. "They don't pay me enough slop to do this fucking job," the pig said, running and leaving a trail of piss behind. "That's what I thought," our hero grunted and rode on his way. Soon, though, he realized something was amiss. Shit, we're in bat country, he thought. Large carnivorous bats the size of planes soon descended from the sky and were tailing him. Is this the acid or is this shit really happening? He wondered. When a bat took the chunk out of his Mustang bumper, he knew he needed to get the hell out of there. He hit the nitrous and blazed out of there at a speed that would make a cheetah stop for a breather. After outrunning the bats, he reached the forest of Tiachki trees and knew he reached the forest of THC trees, but it's like spelled Tiachki. I guess we'll say Tiachki. He heard something that if
I like Tiachki.
he heard something about if you burn the trees and inhale the smoke, You will gain powers similar to the ancient oracles of old. Setting the forest afire, he breathed as much smoke as possible and passed out. And that's when the vision started. He saw the gates, an evil wizard, and a random pile of shit. And as soon as the vision began, it was over, and he knew not what any of it meant. I must venture on, he said to himself quietly, and kept on his way. While taking another back road, he noticed a light in the sky. It seemed to get closer and closer and closer until it was upon him and hit the mountain near where the gate is supposed to be. Interested, he picked up his pace until he hit a ground snog. Getting off his Mustang, things looked bleak. Is there anything I can do to make your last moments in the world less painful? He whispered to the dying animal. Yes. Come closer, the rodent said. He drew in close. I fucked your mom. The animal died.
I knew that was coming.
Right then. Huh. Matt. He kicked the large rat in the stomach and moved on, making sure to run it over a couple of times for good measure.
What? All right.
Hungry, he stopped at a nearby Orkdonald's. Yes. I'd like 2 Big Macs, a French fry, and 1 Snurgleberry smoothie, please, he said into the machine. Sure thing, sir. Would you like any sauces with that? The operator grunted. Well, what do you have? Slime or sweet and tangy slime? Ah, gross. I'll take the slime, please. He grabbed his meal and ate it loudly as he went. He can now see the gate. His journey was almost over. Reaching the gate, he realized the light he had seen crash earlier was a spacecraft. Shiny metal balls connected with a thin walkway. Yeah, looks like testicles, he thought, grinning. I don't know. The doors of the craft opened to reveal a tall, pudgy creature with orange skin and a receding hairline. I am the gatekeeper, as well as your president, Ronald Scrump, he boasted. Damn it. Just my fucking luck. I run into the one creature more annoying than that shrimped Crillery Crinton. Although you were the last person on my list to kill, so... The battle commenced fiercely. Blow after blow was struck, and neither side was winning. This wall must be broken. The gates must open, our hero shouted. But then the Flexicans will enter and take our jobs, the president whined. Well, who the fuck cares? You have enough money to already buy your election and then some. Our hero slashed the president's tie, leaving him with a ruined suit. You bastard, the president yelled, pushing our hero back right into a random turd. The shit from the vision, he thought. This is it. Flinging the shit, he blinded the president and slammed to the ground. This has to end, he yelled. Why do you care? The president cried. Because I was once an immigrant. Young Artemis snored. My mom brought me from Flexico when my dad died in the war, our hero confessed. What war? Have I mentioned I love wars? Like fucking love war, the president went on. Yeah, it's all over GooTube, man. Seriously, you really are a douche with a capital D, our hero muttered. So I've been told, the president smirked. Anyways, my life was tough from then on. School was hard. My gerbil died. My mom died. My grandparents died. My pet worm died, and so on. But my one wish was to become a hero and stop the death, stop the wars, and open this fucking gate. Do you feel me, Mr. President? Our hero pleaded. Nah, I just want the dollars, bro. The cold hard cash, the moolah, the greenbacks, the coinage. He's cut off with a sword to the gut. Oh, well, that's enough of that, our hero said, retracting his sword gun and firing one round into the gut as well. Well, I guess I'm no hero after all. Just a low-down assassin. Huh. Isn't that just peachy? He hit the button to the gate, and it opened slowly. On the other side, he breathed a breath of familiar air. Fuck, I forgot how much Flexico stinks. Must be the water. He gets on his Mustang and rides until he can't ride anymore. Settles down, gets a wife, has kids, kills more people. Such is the life of a hero-assassin. Years later, he returns to the farm where the basilisk lives. The creature is still sitting on the porch, aged and withered. Remember me? The hero asks. Huh? Who? Nicki Minaj? It replies, confused. No, old friend. No. By the way, I never forgot you. Here. He says, throwing the basilisk a bag of jewels, cash, and stolen Nazi art. What? Are you? No. He was said to have died years ago at the Battle of Scrump. No, couldn't be. The creature says, confused. Yeah, that's right, old buddy. That's right. Our hero chuckled as he rode off. So goes a good deed in a fucked up world. A world where assassins fight with monsters, pig cops, presidents, and go on to become world-class assassins. A world where nothing is as it seems. A world where snakes fuck chickens and created me. The basilisk said, winking his wrinkly eye at absolutely nothing. The world is as the creator made it, fucked up and shitty. But isn't that the best we can hope for? The end.
Dude, that was awesome. Remind me if I ever make a movie with a witch in it, have you be the witch.
Yeah, I do a good witch.
That was a great fucking witch voice for the basilisk.
Oh, that basilisk. He's the best character.
Oh, yeah, he was rad as fuck. Oh, man, that was awesome.
I mean, my only regret is not making him laugh. Like, I can make him laugh, but my only regret was not doing that. It would be like...
We'll have to edit that so there's not ear wrenching. So, listening to your story, I got reminded because my girlfriend yesterday told me fucking that Johnny Depp is broke.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, he spent $5 million to shoot his ashes of his friend out of a cannon.
Wait, how would that cost $5 million?
Yeah.
All you need to do is buy a cannon and then shoot it out.
No, he got it specially made and shit and all that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was it, like shoot it into space or something?
No, I'm pretty sure it just got shot out. Let me look it up. See what.
All right. That sounds like highly expensive, but for no reason.
Yeah, and he has a fucking an island and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess who doesn't have a fucking island?
It's funny you bring that up because I just watched Dark Shadows and I was like, huh? I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I don't get it.
But that was his idea though.
Wow.
He wanted to do something cool. Which that movie was not cool.
I mean, like, it was interesting, but I was like, I'm confused.
Yeah. Here's where I'm at. I got it. The Hollywood Gossip. Okay. This is what he spent his money on. An estimated $200,000 for flying in private jets. $400,000 on a diamond cuff. Millions on guitars and artwork. Because he has 72 fucking like rare ass guitars that are like one-ofs.
So he's got a guitar fetish.
Yeah. More millions on Hollywood memorabilia. Depp.
Well, I would do that.
Yeah. Depp reportedly pays rent on 12 storage facilities in order to store his film industry keepsakes. 12 storage facilities? That's too much.
That's a lot of money.
That's too much shit.
He's a hoarder.
Yeah. See, this is where I'm talking about. $5 million for an ash cannon to fire off the remains of legendary journalist Hunter S. Thompson. Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, that does make sense. Yeah.
$3.6 million annually for his personal staff.
Wow.
Fuck that. That's too much.
Wow. That is a lot of money.
$5.35 million for his chain of islands. $18 million for a 156-foot yacht. And of course, $75 million for the purchase and renovation of 14 residences worldwide.
Now, if you think about it, though, if you have that much money, you could live forever and still have an extravagant life, just not that extravagant.
Yeah.
That's an extravagant-ass life. Like, think about it. Like, you could have maybe one yacht, one plane, and maybe an island, and you'd be fine.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like,
that's a lot of, stuff to have.
Yeah, because, I mean, like, Johnny Depp was the biggest fucking actor for a long time. He made a fuck ton of money. And now it's all gone. That's ridiculous.
Why would he do that? Like, why would he spend it all? That's not even smart. Like, I thought he was smarter than that. People go on and on about how smart the guy is.
Well, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how smart he is. But I mean,
who does his taxes?
I mean, because I mean, I get it. Like, you're not, when you die, you're not taking it with you. You gotta, enjoy it and shit. But like, if I make a fuck ton of money, like, I still want that fuck ton of money for the rest of my life, so I don't have to work at McDonald's ever.
I know. It's like, God damn, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, that reminded me because of your story. Bow. Anything you want to talk about?
Did I say? Oh, I did send you a picture of that new stunt movie I got. I haven't gotten it yet though, but I did get something else. So, but
yeah,
I also got this.
What is that? Heavy metal movies?
Heavy metal movies. It's movies that are like so heavy metal that like just like extreme. Like it's awesome, dude. It's a good book. It just explains them all, and you get to like. I'm looking up all the trailers and shit. Like it's awesome.
That's awesome. I want that book, dude. I went through like my collection of shit. I have too much shit. Like not even debt levels, but like in my behind me is not. It's just jam packed of fucking full of shit. Like I
can see like the stuff on the walls. I've been doing that too.
Yeah, I have to put it on the walls because there's no more room on shelves. But I was gonna throw all my books and shit. I was like, fuck, I haven't read any of these fucking things, and I have them. Like I have almost the full collection of Goosebumps. I just bought like the first 20 of Animorphs. With
I remember
in a box set. It was fucking sweet. It was $4 at a garage sale. That's nice, dude.
That's a good find.
For the Goosebumps books, I spent $0.25 a piece for like 30 of them.
If you my brother had all the Goosebumps books, and we looked up how much he'd get for them, and it's actually a good amount of money, like a couple $100 for all of them.
Yeah, I know. Well, but mine are not in a good condition at all. They're worn, but which is kind of cool because it's like.
Yeah, you remember the times when you used to. Yeah.
I actually never read the books. I just I remember.
Really?
Yeah, when I was a kid, because Goosebumps was getting popular and shit. My grandmother took me to a bookstore and we got some Goosebumps books. I got that Barking Ghost, and I remember sitting under the tree and just going flipping it, and I was like, I'm not reading this. Then I walked in the house. So they were like, did you read some of it? No, I read all of it. It's like, you did? You read all of it in 10 minutes? You read the whole book in 10 minutes? I was like, yeah, I read the whole thing.
I'm a prodigy.
Yeah. And they were like, okay, whatever. And they never bought me a book again.
I'm sure you remember the show, though.
Well, yeah, I watched a fuck ton of the show.
Yeah, exactly. Me too.
No, I couldn't watch fucking... What the fuck is the other one? I can't think of it now. Afraid of the Dark. Are you Afraid of the Dark?
I don't think I ever saw that one.
No, it's really good. It's more scarier than Goosebumps. I couldn't watch that because my fucking sister would always get nightmares.
Yeah.
So like during the intro, she would freak the fucking piss out of her pants and shit. And then speaking of garage sales, I bought Are You Afraid of the Dark, the board game from a garage sale, and it's fucking boring.
I bought a cursed Ouija board at a yard sale recently.
Wait, like actually cursed?
I think it's cursed because the problem is whenever you're using it, the little oracle thing, you'll be using it with your hand, and it'll push straight towards your chest, and it does that like every time, and it's like, seriously, stop pushing towards my chest.
What? That's crazy.
It literally goes really fast too. It goes womp, womp, womp. It like won't stop. I'm like, I want to know stop going in my chest.
Why do you have that? Get out of your house.
It's neat.
Sell it at a garage sale, like the fucking person.
Sell it at a garage sale.
That's the beginning of a script, a movie script, but not the shitty Ouija movie that actually came out.
Oh god, I hated that. Yeah, they're making another one where the same people tried the Ouija board again. I'm like, if people are dying, you don't go and do the same Ouija board again on the same fucking Ouija board.
Yeah, that's a funny thing about when you like actually put logic in like horror movies, because most of the time it's like, all right, people are dying in this one spot, don't go there. Like Camp Crystal Lake, don't fucking go there.
Go there.
Especially if it's like a certain day, like Friday the 13th. Don't go there. Like, how to survive a horror movie.
Remember the horrible one where they blow him up and then the guy eats his heart, and then like I was like,
I don't remember that one.
Oh my god!
I don't know I don't remember which number that one is, but I do know you're talking about.
It's called Jason Goes to Hell. It's the worst movie ever. Like the FBI blows him in like a million pieces, and then the coroner eats his heart for some reason. Like he's just doing the coroner stuff, and then he looks at the heart and he looks at it, and then he just takes this massive bite out of it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it wasn't even beating or anything. He just looked at it and took a bite out of it. And then he became like Jason in someone's body. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
And then you make the argument of like the evil of Jason was like controlling him or something.
Yeah. And then at the end, like Freddy Krueger drags him into hell. And I was like, really? Yeah. Seriously?
And then they did
like,
Jason versus Freddy, which is fucking
Freddy,
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's such a bad movie, but it's awesome.
It is awesome, but it's like, why?
Oh man, do you watch Jason X?
Mm-hmm. That's actually one of my favorite ones because it's so bad.
I know, it's like probably my favorite Jason movie.
Cyborg.
I have the fucking movie poster.
Oh, you're lucky. I've always wanted that one.
Oh yeah, again, fucking garage sales. Like this one, a record store was going out of business, and they were selling everything for a fucking $1. And I got a fucking RoboCop poster, a Jason X poster, a bunch of fucking like sick, like just regular posters, like I got Slayer poster and like all this other shit. It's fucking red. And again, I can't put them up because there's no room.
No room on the wall. Yeah. Why don't you put them on your ceiling, like all layered up?
Yeah, I can do that, but no, too much work.
My brother's been getting me. He works at the movie theater, so he's been getting me all the movie theater posters that I love, like the actual movie theater ones.
Nice, that's fucking rad.
Yeah.
Like what?
What was I gonna say though? God, there was something I was gonna say.
I just kept talking. I didn't.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's cool. There was something I was gonna say. What was it? Oh, you were talking about getting like all this like stuff and putting it up. I got my brother found me in New York. He found me a Boba Fett like figurine in like the fucking garbage. It's in like perfect shape though. It's like this awesome fucking action figure.
It's awesome.
Like Boba Fett action. Yeah, and I was like, who threw this shit out?
That reminds me of one story. My friend Colby, fucking from Shit Stunts, he told me this one time, like, because there was like an auction thing, and you could just anybody could bring up their own shit and put it in the auction for free because it was just like a local thing. And this one dude came up with a fucking PS1 in box, not sealed, not open. And he walked up because he was working the event. Colby was. He was like, "So, how much do you think I could get this for?" He was like, "I don't know. They were kind of out of date. Nobody really wants it." He's like, "Oh, okay." He just threw it away in the trash.
He just grabbed it.
And then fucking, I asked Colby, I was like, "Did you take it?" He's like, "No, I was a little pussy ass kid. I didn't fucking try to take it."
Why? That would have been worth a fortune now.
I know. That was a good time. Oh shit.
Yeah.
So this is a good time to end this fucking episode. Oh man. So if you guys want to suggest prompts for future episodes, please go to our Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and leave a comment, and we'll see it. We'll write it down in the list, and then that'd be sweet. That'd be fucking rad. You could get a mention on the episodes like Red Rich does, our #1 fan. Thank you, Red Rich. He's said we have like 5 ideas in the bank that Red Rich just gave us. So like, sweet.
That's awesome.
I know, fucking sweet. Also, I put out a new fucking podcast. It's called Strip Singles. Me and my friend Graham, we go through pop albums and we take away the singles and then review the album without the singles.
That's awesome.
I know, it's actually really fun. We did the Black Parade for the first episode, and it was yeah, it was good. It was a good time. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll put the link in the description. It's on my Patreon. You don't need to subscribe monthly to that. It's just gonna be free. So whatever. Follow me on Twitter. You'll get links whenever time that I upload that. And Tim, you do your plugs.
I guess just check out Homegrown Uprooted.
Yep.
And Cast Films with a K.
Yep.
All one word. There's a Twitter and YouTube and Facebook. Instagram.
Yeah. We need to do another Homegrown Uprooted episode.
We do.
It's been too long.
It has. What's Mark been up to?
Fucking his girlfriend.
Okay. Good for him. God, I need to get in on that.
Dude, what? Whoa, wait. What do you mean? Get on his girlfriend?
No. But I mean, I need to get a girlfriend, man. You know what I meant.
They have an open relationship, bro. You can get on it.
So I just go to Mark. Hey, can I fuck your girlfriend? No. Where'd you hear that from?
He was like, no.
No, I'd rather not.
Oh
I'd rather
shit.
You didn't. I'd rather you didn't fuck her.
Oh wow, people, the fans of Cyborgs and Dragons don't know what the fuck is going on right now. Like, who the fuck is Mark?
Yeah, who's this Mark guy?
And can I fuck his girlfriend?
Yeah, like, oh yeah, well, show me his Facebook.
Sweet. So thank you everybody for checking out this episode. See you on the next times, baby birds.
Have a good day.
That's so rude. It was so forceful.